So two things, because we have two different kind of ads that we can create it for Desire. One is we use testimonial videos only and push them to don't push them to anywhere and just let them watch those testimonial videos. And you can collect the testimonial video viewers and to create the lookalikes. And then the second is you still hit them with testimonial videos, but you want to push them to a kind of pre-launch page. What's a pre-launch page? Pre-launch page is something that you're gonna educate those audience before they sign up, before you launch any ads. It actually will be the same as the landing page of your launch, but you don't put sign up buttons on. You don't want them to sign up in this stage because you think because they are not qualified yet. They don't even read the whole thing and then sign up. They're not qualified. And then in this page, here is an example of this page. It's actually just the same as a landing page template, but there's no sign up button. So because our goal in this Desire part is not to ask them to sign up. If it's asking them to sign up, it's actually not a pre-launch or a Desire. It's actually a launch, an action, a call offer already. So here we're gonna push something like this. It's gonna specifically tell them what you can get from this program. This is the most important part. What you can get from the program, and it's gonna show only your client's picture, or the training picture, or the training videos, something like that. It's gonna be all about you, your gym, and your clients, their experience, something like that. So if you already have some kind of this page in your website, that's good. You just need to push them to that page. That's it. But if you don't have it, we will share you a template, or you can create a page like this based on any of the landing page tag, and then just delete the button, the call or the sign up button from it. Okay, so this is the link we're gonna push them to. So because we have two different objectives, we have two different goals. One is to only let them, because we don't want to push them to the pre-launch page, and one is to only watch the video. So the first kind of Desire campaign, we can choose objective as video view. And from here, we still collect the video viewer, testimonial video viewer. We call that TVV. And then the second thing is we choose link clicks, traffic. Link clicks equals to traffic, and then push them to the pre-launch page. So there are different objectives actually. That depends on your own design of this program, your own opinion upon this program. Because maybe you think, I don't want a page to show them. I just want to use testimonials to hit them up more, and then I will launch my program direct. That's okay. And also, if you want to show them the program before they sign up, before you launch any real ads, you can use that, the second one. So here I'm gonna show you. It's actually almost the same. It's the same thing, how you create ads. You just choose different objectives. Choose either traffic or video view. Because even you choose traffic only, still if you launch hitting them with testimonial videos, you can still create testimonial video viewer TVV based on this campaign. So it doesn't matter really. Okay, so let's do because the video view ads is really simple. You just need to choose the page and choose and then input the texture and also video. That's all. Or probably you can add a button, or some won't have that function yet. And then the link clicks is more like you can have the page, choose the page, you input the texture, the text, and you choose the video, and then you need to have a website URL that can push people to. So in different things actually, if you don't really have a page, a freelance page or the educational page, I would recommend you to use video viewers, because Facebook still their main goal is to keep people on Facebook. So if you choose traffic, Facebook already know that you're pushing people outside of Facebook. They will give you less reach. If you're choosing video views and if your video is really attractive, Facebook gonna push you more reach, because they know that you're keeping people on Facebook, and then they watching your videos, and then they're being educated from that, and then they're engaged with, they're actually staying on Facebook. So that's the difference. This time I'm gonna show you how to do traffic. It's actually the same thing. So traffic, ad set, add one. What's this ad set gonna be? Persona? No. Actually, it's gonna be warm traffic. So in Desire campaign, you will have 3 different ad sets that you can create it. The first one is the warm traffic. What's a warm traffic? If you remember that the audiences I created based on the awareness campaign and also the interest campaign, you're gonna have 25% video view, right? And you need to add that to the warm traffic. And you're gonna have log visitors. You're gonna have them inside of the warm traffic. So they are the warm traffic because you've been hitting them with your video awareness videos and also the blogs. So they've been engaged already. So we call them warm traffic. The second one will be guess what? Lookalikes. What's this lookalike gonna be? It's gonna be lookalike 50% VV. What's this 50% VV? If you still remember what we have learned from awareness video, we create 25% video viewers for warm traffic, because that's more people. Because that's more people who can watch 25% of your video. And also we created 50% video viewer. 50% video viewer, actually they really watch a lot of real videos. They practically, some of them, like 70% of them already finish the video. So they are more qualified, and then 25%. I'm not saying that 25% is not qualified, because 25% actually includes the 50% video viewers inside, but they include something who haven't finished 50% yet, but they already finished 25%. This is kind of complicated, but just remember. And then for 50%, because we think they're more qualified, we can create a lookalikes based on the 50% video viewers, and then it's more likely to finish your videos, something like those people. And then this is one of them, because you already created. What you need to do is just choose them from here. Lookalikes 50%, because this is my testing personal ad account, so I don't have that created in here yet. And after the lookalike 50%, remember we have something. This is what we have done in the awareness campaign. So we also have something in this interest campaign. So so you're gonna notice that every steps we have done are actually preparing for the next one. So here, guess what? Still gonna be lookalikes, but this lookalike's gonna be lookalike BV. What's a lookalike BV? Lookalike BV, blog visitor. Those are people who are more likely to finish your blog. You can't really imagine how Facebook how powerful this lookalike ad the audiences is. So Facebook already have this function available. Why don't you use it? This is powerful. So here are 3 different ads that we need to run inside of the Desire campaign, and I believe you already know how to create those. I don't need to teach you how to do that here again. Just remember one thing is when you choose the custom audiences here, you still need to choose the location, age, and gender, and language. I recommend you to do the language, because in some country, some location, some area, they have different language speakers. So you don't want those people who don't speak English to be targeted with your ad, because they won't understand. Because I remember when one of our clients, they create a lead form ads and they don't target that language, and they are in New York. And then I remember he told me he called a lead, and the lead don't speak English, they speak Spanish. So that's gonna happen if you don't specific the languages that they can speak. So this is a custom. Once you choose the custom audience, you're gonna narrow it to the custom audience, the lookalikes. Still choose, narrow them. Make sure they're inside of your location. They're in the age group that you want to target, and also they're the gender you want to target. This is what I recommend you to do. And then go to the ads level. What you're gonna do is to still choose the page, and then you create ad, and then why I'm still insist that I'm still recommend you to do videos, testimonial videos, because Facebook really likes videos. That's a trend for Facebook right now. Images is more attractive for like short term, but video is gonna keep them on Facebook longer. So that's why Facebook prefer videos. Also, for videos, if you're using video, it's gonna show a large picture. Even it says recommended image size, recommended video size, vertical 4 and 5. Actually, you can do a long one, which is gonna occupy the whole cell phone display, or you can have a square one like 5:5:1. It's gonna still occupy the whole screen. But if you're just using the image will not be a square. It's gonna be a small one. So that's why I recommend you to do, because the image and videos are the parts that attract people at the first sight, and then when they get attracted by that, they will read your text after that. So this is more, image and video are more important than your text, but your text will still important, because after they've been attracted by your video or image, they will read your text. If your text is fucked up, they're gonna leave. They won't sign up. So this is a different part of why when we choose video views and when we choose a website URL, the traffic, the link clicks, because only in the traffic you're gonna have this website and text, headline, newsfeed description. It's almost the same as the conversion ads, how you create a conversion ads. So it's the same thing. And for example, I want to use testimonial videos, and I wanted to push them to a pre-launch page, an educational page. And you're gonna ask, what text should I put there? Text can be simple, something that you quote from the testimonial videos that the client, your client said in a video. And it's be like something, I lost blah blah blah, and I gain more muscle, something like that, more attractive thing. And then, or something that you can imagine. Just remember, when you do the text, always focus on two things. One is not just two things, three things. One is, if you don't want to follow the copywriting, you're gonna need to erase at least the curiosity to keep watching the video, or keep reading, and or clicking a button to go to the next step. Or if you want to follow the copywriting rules, you want to show two things. One is the feature, one is the benefit. So benefit goes first. Always show the benefit, because they don't care what you can offer. They just want to know what they can get from your offer. So this is the main key. Because if you want to buy, just imagine if you want to buy a refrigerator, you don't care how cold it could be, or how many colors they can get. That's a feature. But you want to know if you put your food inside the refrigerator, how many days they can keep it fresh, and how something like that. So this is a benefit. So benefit goes first, and then feature goes next. Two things you need to cover in your text, and a headline and newsfeed link. And I would recommend you to use some emojis. Emojis helps, but sometimes emojis gonna delay your delay your pending review time. It's gonna make because I think it's because Facebook has the robot to view your ads. If the robot cannot recognize your text, they're gonna have people manually view it. So if you have emoji that the robot cannot recognize, they're gonna have people review, and that's definitely gonna take longer. That's the only problem. But emoji looks make the ads looks better. So this is it. After you create all ads, I recommend you to do. It depends on how much budget you can spend. Per one ad set, if you have $5 per day per ad set, you can have 2, 3, 4 testimonials inside. Okay, so that depends on how many testimonials you have. If you have more testimonial videos, you can create more. Just use Quaya to rotate them. Don't trying to push them all together, because that's gonna be a mess. So after you finish this, we have one last thing, the super important thing that you're gonna do. Because still remember, all the AID part are all preparation for the last step, the last action, the call offer. So it's because we wanna warm those audience up. How we can know we warm them up or not? By creating the audiences accordingly. So in desire part, we're gonna create audience. We're gonna create two audience. No, some you can create one. If you have a page to push them to, you're gonna have two audience you need to create. One is food. No. Let me do this. If you create this objective as video view only, so you don't have any page that you push them to, you're gonna have to create two kinds of audience. One is 25% testimonial video viewer, or call that 25% TVV, and the second thing is 50% testimonial video viewer. This is for lookalikes, remember? And then if you have a page that you push them to, and you need to create those two things, and also you need to create a page a customized website visitors, people who visit that page. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to show you, because I know I've noticed with some other clients, there's news that Facebook is trying to merge Ads Manager and the Power Editor together, because practically they can do the same thing. Just in Ads Manager, if you don't save your work, it's gonna disappear. But in Power Editor, you will always save there, but it won't launch until you review all the changes. Means you save all the changes. That's the difference. But it's Facebook is probably they're trying to save time or make it more effective. They're trying to combine both of them together. So if you don't have Power Editor no more, don't panic. You're gonna notice that in your Ads Manager, it will have the same function as Power Editor as well, and you will have all the functions in Ads Manager with Ads Manager and Power Editors. Previous one. So this is how we do this Desire. I didn't show how to create Desire ads, but I explained all the theories behind it, so you can practice this right now.